This presentation, titled An Introduction to Exemplar Link, comes to us from Adam Bannon with an assist from Andrew Baines. Adam Bannon has an extensive experience in business operations, innovation, and governance. He's held non-executive director roles in charitable organizations in both Australia and the UK, as well as various senior operational and executive management positions across healthcare and human services organizations in the Australian government and the not-for-profit sector. Adam previously worked as COO of CodeClan, a digital skills startup in Scotland. Since returning to Australia in 2019, Adam has worked with organizations to support strategic planning and develop systems and processes geared for growth. He recently joined the Exemplar Global team as business director, leading the exciting and innovative new Exemplar Link business model. Immediately prior to becoming CEO of Exemplar Global, Andrew Baines was managing director of the American Society for Quality's global operations. He joined ASQ in January 2015. There, he managed ASQ's operations outside the United States, including offices in India, China, the Middle East, and Mexico, as well as serving on the Exemplar Global Board. He has more than 30 years of experience spanning the food industry, auditing and conformity assessment, and international business development throughout the world. And with that, take it away, Adam and Andrew.
Thanks, Mike, and welcome to this introduction to Exemplar Link session. Today, Andrew will give you a high-level overview of Exemplar Global, our purpose and our vision, and why we are embarking on the exciting new business model, which is Exemplar Link. I will then let you all know about Exemplar Link and why we are aiming to build an engaged and active community and the timeline for launch. We also have a special offer to you as a future Auditing Expo attendee, and I'll let you know more about that at the end, so stay tuned. But for now, over to you, Andrew.
Thanks, Adam. Hello, everyone. I hope you're enjoying the Future of Auditing Expo, and thank you for joining us for this presentation. We're very excited to tell you about Exemplar Link. It's something we've been working on now for some time. Adam will be telling you much more detail about it soon, but first I'd like to tell you how and why we have developed the concepts for Link. Exemplar Global has been serving the conformity community for 30 years now. Originally RABQSA, the organisation was established to certify auditors and trainers who trained auditors. About 8 years ago, we changed names to Exemplar Global, and around the same time acquired another association, INATE, who served radio and telecommunications engineers with certification in their field of interest. We continue to do these things as one of the foremost personnel certification bodies in our sector. We also provide a number of other services, such as publishing an online magazine, The Auditor. Over the years, we've developed new services, but essentially much has stayed the same. Currently, we have around 10,000 auditors and engineers certified and around 120 training providers certified around the world. This has been a consistent number for several years, and whilst that sounds a lot, we know there are many more out there who are not certified. This includes third-party auditors working for certification bodies and accreditation bodies, of which there are many scores of thousands. Moreover, we know that most that train as auditors do not become third-party auditors, but in fact go back to their own organisation and serve as internal auditors or supply chain, second-party auditors. We believe that all of these are professional auditors, however, and deserve to be recognised as such. Also, over the last 30 years, auditing seems to have become less attractive, less well-rewarded career than it once was. I think this is because of the added complexity of standards and schemes, and because of the increased liability and risk, and the lower rewards for many, and perceptions and criticisms of auditor inconsistency and lack of technical competence from some, in some ways, make auditing a stressful business to be in. Whilst procedures to become qualified as an auditor have changed little in 30 years, other things have certainly changed. Technology has advanced almost beyond recognition. There are numerous new standards and schemes. Ways of learning and maintaining currency have also changed. The demands on auditors have changed accordingly. At Exemplar Global, we are not only accepting these changes, but in fact actually embracing them. We continue to believe that auditing and other assurance professions can be really rewarding career pathways, and we want to encourage more to consider it. Our purpose overall remains exactly the same: to certify auditors and training organisations and to promote the ongoing professional development of the community we serve. Through Link, we aim to continue to strive to achieve these aims. We firmly believe that auditing and assurance can be a great career, and we want to help people be aware of the possibilities, assist them entering the profession, and assist them devise and navigate a satisfying and successful career. To do this, we aim to facilitate connectivity across the community we serve, provide the traditional and new products and services in a highly customer-centric way. We can help develop careers at all stages through ongoing professional development and reveal opportunities to those looking for new challenges. We are using modern technology to appeal to current learning preferences, and with the data we have and continue to collect, we can provide data-driven insights to independently help our sector. And so with that, we're introducing Exemplar Link. Adam.
Thanks, Andrew. And thank you for giving us the background of the evolution of Exemplar Global and the direction we are going. The Exemplar Global team have been working over many months to understand the needs of the industry and reshape the way we deliver our products and services. As Andrew mentioned, we have embraced new ways of working and are beginning to engage with the industry in different ways and using technology to enable our business for growth and sustainability. The global pandemic has required all of us to adapt the way we live and work, but it has also provided us the opportunity to stop and consider, what are the opportunities out there for me and my career? This ties in nicely to what we are trying to build with Exemplar Link. So, Exemplar Link, what's it all about? Put simply, we are building an active, engaged and industry relevant community. We are bringing auditors and other professionals, businesses and training providers together. And we are doing this through Exemplar Link. Exemplar Global has built a reputation over 30 years in the auditing and conformity industry, and primarily in the certification of auditors and training providers. Through our current products and services, we support thousands of individuals and hundreds of training providers around the world. Our customers know us by the various brands that Andrew has already talked about: Anate, the Auditor Online, RAB QSA, and more recently, Exemplar Global. But recently, we have recognised the need to identify and support new skills and new talent into the industry as the operating landscape changes and technology advances. We have started to do this through our RTP graduate program, but it is our intention to broaden our reach to more than the traditional industry we have serviced and bring all of our customers together into a connected community, a community of like-minded professionals with common goals and aspirations. And we will do this through Exemplar Link. The Exemplar Link concept, soon to be a reality, has been developed on the premise of building your career pathway and identifying and capitalising on opportunities. Exemplar Link will guide you along your journey with a range of services. Exemplar Link is about you and your career. Gone are the days where you had a single profession. All of us will now embark on many different pathways throughout our career and arrive at many different destinations. Exemplar Link will support the concept of no wrong path, only opportunity. Exemplar Link will give you the tools to build a personalised, professional and portable profile. This profile will be your passport to plan a career path by discovering many career routes, to realise your potentials through professional development and training, to connect you with the industry through events and networking opportunities, to demonstrate your competence through digital badging and profiling, to support you finding your next professional opportunity, and to keep you informed about industry trends through data and insights. One of the more exciting elements of Link, which I want to unpack a little today, is our learning and career pathways opportunities. These will be rolled out and continued to be developed over the coming months. In partnership with key industry stakeholders and our training provider partners, we are identifying and building learning and development opportunities tied to various career routes delivered in a more accessible, innovative and cost-effective way. One way in which Exemplar Link will support innovative learning is through micro-training, delivered through our network of training providers. Micro-training, sometimes referred to as micro-learning or micro-credentialing, is an evolving and growing learning model. It is delivered in small bite-sized learning units, it's self-paced, and it illustrates a proficiency in a specific skill. We'll be using micro-training initiatives to complement traditional face-to-face training and online learning models delivered through our global network of training providers. Exemplar Link will recognise your learning and development as well as your credentials and certifications through digital badging, a new and portable way to demonstrate your competence and manage your career. To support digital badging, Exemplar Global has partnered with Acclaim by Credly, the industry leader in verified achievement. Exemplar Link will issue digital badges across 4 achievement types: an experience badge, such as expos and events, a learning badge, such as a micro training course, a validation badge, such as an examination, and a certification badge, such as our current auditor and engineering certification programs. Exemplar Link will support the Exemplar Global vision to be more customer-centric and service-focused. It will enable Exemplar Global to deliver our traditional products and services with greater effect and efficiency. It will also give us scope to respond to user needs through the development of new products and services. Whilst this is a shift in the way we might operate and engage with you and the industry generally, the purpose, as Andrew stated, of Exemplar Global remains the same. Exemplar Link will be the environment where we can be more effective in responding to and promoting change. As a not-for-profit organisation, Exemplar Global is well placed to be a greater advocate for the industry by understanding the needs and wants of you as its key stakeholders and shaping future directions. We aim to achieve this through Exemplar Link. The Exemplar Link community extends beyond you as the individual. We have a growing number of training providers that are providing the skills needed to support the workforce for the future. Many of our training providers have been required to adjust their delivery models to meet the demands of the current online and remote working arrangements around the globe. We also have corporate clients that need the skills and talent that exist within our community. We talked earlier about your personal profile being a passport to opportunity. Based on how you build your profile, Exemplar Link will be able to connect you with training providers through our Learning and Pathways programs, and with businesses that have a need for your skills and services through our Access to Talent program. So now that we have introduced some of the key elements, it's time to let you know when we intend on launching Exemplar Link. We're excited to announce we'll be launching Link in beta in October. Launching in beta phase means we will be testing some things and seeking user feedback over the next 3 to 6 months. This will help us develop and release new features as well as refine products and services in response to how customers and new users are engaging with Exemplar Link. There will be a phased migration of our customers into Exemplar Link from their current customer portals throughout October and November, and will be open to new customers shortly thereafter. I mentioned at the outset about a special offer. Well, we're excited to extend an offer to the Future of Auditing Expo attendees during the month of October. You will shortly receive an invite-only access offer by email to register with Exemplar Link and build your personal profile for free. This gives you an early opportunity to shape the direction of Exemplar Link by providing feedback as our early test users. Look out for the invitation to Exemplar Link in your inbox and build your profile today. That brings us to the end of this introduction to Exemplar Link session as part of the Future of Auditing Expo. We really appreciate you taking the time to learn more about this exciting initiative, which we're looking forward to talking to you more about over the coming months. If you require additional information, please visit our website, exemplarglobal.org, or feel free to contact me, Adam Bannon, directly by email, abannon@exemplarglobal.org. On behalf of Andrew and the Exemplar Global team, thanks for watching, and we look forward to welcoming you to the Exemplar Link community soon.
And thank you, Adam Bannon and Andrew Baines, for that preview of Exemplar Link. And that concludes this presentation.